All right, let's get into it. We hear the term artificial intelligence thrown around constantly, right? But how is it actually changing the game in sales? Today, we're going to cut through all the noise. We're looking at how AI has become an absolutely essential strategic tool that's fundamentally reshaping how businesses operate. And we'll break down a fantastic framework that shows you exactly how to use it. So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why AI is something you just can't ignore anymore. Then we'll dive into the real, measurable results it can bring. After that, we'll unpack the PUMA MIO framework. That's the real core of this. We'll also get real about the challenges, and finally, we'll look ahead at what this all means. Okay, first things first. AI has officially moved out of the realm of sci-fi and into our daily business reality. For any company that wants to not just survive, but actually thrive today, bringing AI into your sales strategy, well, it's not just a nice to have anymore, it's an absolute must. And listen, this isn't just a small tweak or a minor update. The source material calls it a fundamental transformation, and that's exactly what it is. We're not just talking about getting a few new software tools. We're talking about a complete overhaul of how strategy and sales work together, changing the very DNA of a company's business model. And that leads to a really important question, one I want you to ask yourself right now. Is your sales strategy actually built for the world we live in today? Because let's be honest, teams that are using AI are already leaving the competition in the dust. So we've covered the why, now let's talk about the what. You know, it's one thing to say AI is a big deal, but what does it actually do for you? What are the concrete, bottom-line benefits you can expect to see when you start using it? And the potential here is just massive. Get this. Research shows that up to 85% of all sales activities can be automated with AI. Just let that sink in for a minute. 85%. That's a staggering amount of time and energy that can be put to better use. So what does that 85% really mean? It means your best salespeople are no longer bogged down with repetitive tasks. They're free to do what people do best: build relationships, think strategically, and close big deals. It means you can scale your operations without things falling apart, you can slash costly human errors, and you can give your customers a better experience with things like 24/7 support. And all that efficiency, it goes straight to the bottom line. This isn't just the theory. The source shows that companies using AI-powered predictive dashboards are seeing their annual revenues shoot up by 15 to 25%. That's a direct line from smart technology to serious financial growth. Okay, so we're all on the same page. AI is crucial, and it works. But how do you actually apply it in a smart, strategic way? That's where this brilliant model comes in, the PUMA MIO framework, which gives us a super clear roadmap for using AI in our sales communication. The first part, the PUMA model, is beautifully simple. It's built on 3 key ideas. First, you have P for público, or audience. This means getting a deep, data-driven understanding of who you're talking to. Next is M for mensaje, the message. This is about crafting the perfect thing to say to that specific audience. And finally, A for acción, or action, getting them to do what you want them to do. Now, the sequence here is absolutely critical. It all starts with the audience. You can't skip this step. Once you really truly understand them, then, and only then, can you create a message that's actually going to connect. And when that message connects, driving them to action becomes so much easier. Okay, that's the high-level strategy, but how does AI actually pull it off? How do you get that deep understanding of your audience? Well, that's where the second half of the model comes in, the MIO operationalizer. This is where the tech really starts to shine. The MIO model breaks down that audience piece into 3 layers. First, motivo, or motive. AI helps us answer the question, why are they behaving this way? It can analyze sentiment, find hidden pain points, and uncover the real drivers. Second, intención, or intention. Here AI answers, what do they want? It uses predictive analysis to figure out what a customer is trying to achieve. And finally, objetivo, or objective. This is about us deciding what action we want them to take and using AI to optimize our entire sales process to guide them there. And this is where it all comes together beautifully. For the message part of PUMA, you've got generative AI acting like a co-pilot, helping you create hyper-personalized emails and social posts on the fly. And for the action part, AI can automate your campaigns, fine-tune your sales funnel, and give you real-time data to make sure you're hitting your goals and boosting those conversion rates. Now, of course, it's not as simple as flipping a switch. Adopting a technology this transformative comes with its own set of challenges. It's really important to be realistic and talk about the actual real-world hurdles you might face. So, what are they? Well, first, the initial cost can be pretty high, and proving a clear return on investment right away can be tricky. Trying to plug these new AI tools into your old existing systems can be a huge headache. You've also got to be incredibly careful about data security and privacy. And then there's the human side, getting your team on board, dealing with fears about being replaced, and crucially, making sure the AI itself isn't biased. So as we start to wrap this up, what's the big picture here? What is the future of sales? The main thing to remember is that this isn't a story of humans versus machines. The future is a partnership, a powerful symbiosis between our human talent and incredible machine intelligence. Honestly, I think this quote from the source material just nails it. It's all about that synergy, combining the incredible precision and scale of AI with the things that make us human, our empathy, our ethics, our intuition. That combination is the real secret sauce for building genuine, meaningful, and long-lasting relationships with customers. AI isn't here to replace human connection, it's here to supercharge it. And that leaves us with one last thought to chew on. In this new world, the old rules are out the window. It's not necessarily the biggest company with the deepest pockets that wins anymore. It's the fastest, the most agile, the one that can adapt and learn the quickest. So the question you really have to ask yourself is this: are you fast enough?